Greetings, friends, and welcome back to Violin League, Season 7. As you can see, Slack's had a couple of monster energies, and it has improved his skills tenfold.
Yeah!
All right, well, Slacks, before we shed all of our viewers before the big series, let's go ahead and put that one away.
They did it!
All right. Didn't you just say before the last break you were going to be serious for VP versus Empire?
Serious.
And
that was it.
you came back with your musical prowess.
Hey, you know, music is serious. It's one of the fundamentals of human culture, and the best way to spread our history and our loves throughout musical series.
And Shadow Fiend knows.
Shadow Fiend does know. Anyway, we're supposed to be serious. This is a serious-ass series.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Take it on.
VP Empire. Brax, what's the good word? Sum this series up in one word.
One word?
Epic. Come on, man, that's the word. This shit's gonna be hype.
Memes.
Oh, damn it! This is supposed to be our serious time. Shut up, you idiots.
Okay,
All
okay.
right.
VP versus Empire.
Yes.
This is a big series.
This is
Can we
huge.
start by looking at standings? I think that is really a good place to begin. I know we've looked at it a lot of times. We've got a lot of new viewers joining us here as Star Ladder has just concluded. Congratulations to Team Liquid, by the way, for taking first place over there. And congratulations are in order as they are pretty happily seated in the top 3. Now, we could have a tie-break scenario. Virtus Pro and Empire are about to square off. VP 7-5, Empire 5-5. They play 14 games total. That means that this is Virtus Pro's final series. If they 2-0 Empire, they are in great shape, and we've got a tie-break. If Empire 2-0s them, they're still in good shape, and then Empire will need to 2-0 our final series today against Elements Pro Gaming, where they should be big, what's the opposite of an underdog? An upper dog.
An overdog.
Favorites.
An overdog. Favorites. There we go. Remember, folks, as well, we need your help voting for MVPs in this series. Each best of one here, or, well, each match in this best of 2, we're going to need you to vote. It's hashtag and your favorite player's name. Here you go. This is your key card. Once the game starts, type that in, and your vote will be cast. And at the end of the game, we will be looking at who was the most valuable player, at least according to Twitch chat. And don't worry, we'll let you know if you guys didn't choose the right one. Brax will not hold back.
Mm-hmm.
He's a flamethrower.
He's a savage.
He's a human flamethrower.
Yeah? I can't help it.
I can't help it, indeed.
Stupidity just gets me really mad.
Yeah, there you go. So, VP Empire with a big series like this. What are you thinking coming into it, Brax? When we talk about play styles, how do these two CIS Goliaths match up?
These are two both very fearless CIS teams. Should be a bloodbath, but who do you think Empire are playing with the stand-in? According to Twitter.
Worth mentioning. So I think Roger going to be standing in for King R.
Roger. Oh my God.
You know
do you
Roger?
not like Roger, Slacks?
Go to the war room.
Okay. Let's move into the war room, and we'll talk about Roger a little more.
Oh, so Tree's
Boys,
actually left.
what can you tell me about Roger?
We had a couple. Roger.
Who's Roger?
He's the stand-in for King R.
R-O-D-J-E-R?
Yes, correct.
I think he played core usually, didn't he?
I'm asking you, buddy. I don't know.
I recognize the name. I've seen him play. I can't recall exactly which teams he did play for.
He's definitely a mercenary. He's like on all sorts. He's been on all sorts of teams in the region. But
yeah, we're gonna get Tree out, of course. So Tree was picked up and Jakiro was picked up instantly as well. We had a couple heroes grabbed out, but we were assuming these were all gonna get banned out. 3 of them are.
Some of them have been. Oh, 3 of them have. Yeah.
3 of them have been. So we can get rid of those. VP grabbing the Tree first pick, and Jakiro grabbing. Or Jakiro. Empire grabbing Jakiro. Very good versus the Train Protector, and this hero is just coming into fruition a lot more after Star Ladder.
Interesting to see Virtus Pro with the first ban on Axe. I think last game, or last series, Synderen playing Axe was the first time we saw him picked up.
Wow, yeah.
Sinking.
Could they potentially be trying to make room for a Dazzle Huskar? Think about it.
Well,
a bit soon to say.
It is possible.
Dazzle Huskar.
But,
Don't laugh, Owen. This is my career.
well, of all the things you've suggested in the draft, Slacks, that is not the craziest,
All right,
believe it or not.
So let's talk about already we're seeing a large amount of team fight and magical damage coming out from Team Empire. So VP could do pretty well to get somebody to be able to mitigate that. Natural pipe builder, perhaps.
Yeah.
They've really been. VP's loving the Centaur.
Yep, that'd be great.
They have actually, yeah.
Yeah,
That
lots
or
of
the Omni
offenders
Knight, at
banned too.
least. Omni's already looking very good here as well.
Sure.
With the Sand King and Jakiro already picked up by Empire, prioritizing magical.
Centaur working wonders for VP in that last match we just saw.
So Warlock, Centaur. I don't know if they want to do both supports here. They do see the Jakiro and Sand King though, so they probably want another counter initiator. Oh, I think Warlock or Centaur are the 2 big ones if they don't want to show anything else.
If they don't pick Centaur here, there's going to be so many offlane heroes out of the pool.
Yeah. So they do
There
go
it
Centaur,
is.
as kind of expected.
Great idea.
Radiant
Nice safe
team
pick.
back.
A lot of
Yeah.
fun tank.
I mean, they've been playing it a lot as well. It's like one of Pasha's best heroes.
And a strong one.
Hell yeah.
And a pipe carrier, right?
Yeah. And grab a blade mail on that sucker, and suddenly that magical damage ain't doing so hot for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
10 seconds remaining.
All right.
So who do you guys think is actually the favorite coming into this while we have a moment in the draft?
5
Is there is this a
seconds
truly
remaining.
50-50 matchup? That's what I'm asking.
crazy VP.
VP.
Yeah, it should be
Definitely.
VP, yeah.
Not by much.
It's
Like
coming
60-40
into it.
maybe?
Wait, why are you
Fire
acting like this is
team
what? Do you think they're like heavy favorites here? I think Empire's going to get rolled. I think it's going to close series.
They've got a stand-in.
55-45. Okay, the stand-in factor. That's fair.
I mean, Roger, though?
So what is this Roger thing? Do you know something about Roger? Does he have a broken arm or something? Like,
I'm
what-
not going to talk
I feel like I've seen him play. He plays.
remaining.
He plays mid. I think he plays mid, right? I
I've
feel
seen
like
him
I've
play
seen him
mid
Shadow
before.
Fiend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a Shadow Fiend
I think
player.
he is more of a core player.
Yeah.
That makes you wonder, will they be switching up any roles, or is he just going to be playing the 5 in
Reserve
place of
time.
King R?
Not sure. Not sure.
Slacks, I think you hate Roger.
Radiant team back.
Roger and I
something
go way
against him.
back.
Why are you bullying Roger?
I'm not bullying Roger. We've had a few pubs together. He's muted me a few times. You know,
Who hasn't?
So that
Have you
means he's
actually played
unmuted you a
pubs
few
with him?
times.
reported me a few times.
Isn't he like high 7K?
He's going to be higher MMR than you is. You've been in a
sure.
pub with Roger.
seconds
Multiple
remaining.
people out there named Roger.
Nah, it had to have been him. I remember. The
This is like he has some
remaining.
capitalization as well too. I think it's like R capital, D capital, and maybe J or something. His is like
Reserve time.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, Terror Blade and Invoker banned out. Troll Warlord still in the pool. We've talked a lot about Troll today. Of course, this is a live match on 7.06. We've had a couple pre-recorded games. This is not one of them. Don't be confused. This is
What are
most
you
current, absolutely live.
We've had a few future games as well.
I don't know about that actually. I'll leave it for now. Like Troll is a good pick, but the Jakiro and Sankin can put a lot of pressure on him. We've seen he suffers a bit versus like heavy magic burst in the
10
early game, but
seconds remaining.
he does fit the theme really well for what VP probably does want. Having an objective taker, of
5
course,
seconds
on your
remaining.
carry always is great.
We've definitely seen aggro tri lanes or even just aggro dual lanes be at least kind of effective against
Reserve
Troll,
time.
put some pressure on so he doesn't just have a free lane to farm to his heart's content. Good thought. Now Disruptor, 4th ban from Empire, and we'll see Ursa now taken out by
Radiant
VP.
team pick.
I think maybe VP wants the Juggernaut again. It's very good versus the Jakiro and Sanking.
Might I ask where our friend Darkseer is? Was he first banned
He's
from
banned,
Empire?
yeah.
He was
Oh,
banned.
couldn't see
The
the
3
screen.
big heroes that we kind of expected, the Darkseer,
Right.
the Mag, and the Clockwork, all were taken out right away.
10 seconds
Sure.
remaining.
So we got some great team fight coming up from Empire, but where is their like lock-in? You know,
5
where's
seconds remaining.
their big guy to start that team fight? Because Sand King is okay to come in as number 2. Jakiro
Reserve
maybe
time.
catches somebody, but I think they need another team fighter. Let's see a big one. Maybe Enigma, huh?
They take
Nice,
control.
Well, they'll
Oh,
take
God.
another big boy. They grab
Dire
control
team
themselves.
pick.
They take it, yeah. That was kind of. This is like Empire's one of their favorite heroes, right?
Yeah.
They've been picking it like almost every single game when it is left, and
They
they
had
run
to
it in
be
both
expecting
positions.
And now a lot of sieging
Yeah.
power. Jakiro and Troll alone melt towers.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Versus Dream Protector, very good to be able to just push towers down in one go, which
5
Troll Warlord
seconds
allows you to do.
remaining.
Absolutely.
All right. VP has ever known how to counter Troll. This is the game that they're going to
Reserve
show us.
time.
Right here. Here comes the Pugna pick.
I mean, we
about
laugh, but Pugna
Maybe
is
that's it.
partial
That's it.
solution.
Good
You would-
against that magical damage burst
Nobody
coming
picks
out.
that hero.
Definitely
on.
be outside of the box. Have some faith, Fogged. Come on.
I love Pugna, but nobody plays it, dude.
Yeah, you probably said the same thing at the major. Then they picked it.
Once.
Yeah.
It only takes one.
Once is never. Is not never, dog.
Fair enough. I mean, VP doesn't need these wins, so I think they're going to be drafting safer.
Safer.
Well, 40 seconds of reserve time left for VP here. A lot of options they can take this draft. Very open-ended.
Coming down to the wire, boys. Let's
Any
see.
predictions? Brax?
Predictions. Omni Knight's still
don't
good,
know.
I think.
Call it and I'll buy you dinner.
Omni Knight.
I'm still down with Omni Knight.
Actually, it's not Omni Knight.
Okay.
But yeah, I
I
mean,
still want dinner.
support Omnis, we don't really see that much, do we? It's always
Crystal
Maiden.
Maiden.
Yeah, I had Warlock grabbed. I figured it was going to be a solo hero,
Radiant
but
team
it is the Crystal Maiden instead.
All right. Now, we talked about this yesterday. The changes to the jungle hurts her a little bit. Might see her just start off in the lane to get that level 2 rather than focus on the jungle. But still very potent. Of course, the aura is good as ever.
10 seconds remaining.
They want spell damage as well versus Troll Warlord. CRM's actually very good versus it as well because you have like the freezing field and you can't really stop it too easily. Empire picks the
Dire
FN
team pick.
OD.
Big
Thing
hard
that we
hitter.
see all the time from him.
Yeah,
Works-
super good with the troll.
Yeah, works
And,
really well
yeah,
with
when you
Troll.
got a lot of control in the team fight from the Jakiro and Sand King, it's great. for letting the OD get the punches in. Ember Spirit, though, for no one. That's a scary one.
Little
Both
fire
of the
and ice.
Spirits, he's incredibly good on Ember and Storm. And, yeah, Storm, I think they would definitely consider Storm if he did have something like an Omni to back him up, but seeing as he doesn't, yeah, the Ember Spirit just a safer pick this game.
More
Not a
magic
huge
damage.
amount of lockdown either for
10
the Ember.
seconds
The
remaining.
Sanking and Jakiro are
They've got-
decent, but
yeah.
yeah.
They've got
definitely
some. They've
not
got
great,
some,
yeah.
but it's still an okay
5
Ember game, I
seconds
think.
remaining.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah, definitely for no one. Especially
but-
seeing as you've got the CM and the Treant backing you up as well.
Right.
Lots of
My,
the Ember, CM, Centaur, lots of bursts for this Troll Warlord.
My eyes are so bad. Is Nyx banned?
Nyx
No.
is not
Dude,
bad.
Nyx
it's
is not banned.
Still there, yeah.
I think Nyx looks really good for Empire.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually.
Good offlaner. Why is it particularly good here? Free stuns on the Ember? Anything else?
Yeah, it's really good at setting up on the Ember Spirit, and Crystal Maiden Tree aren't the best against it as well. It just gives them another way to start these team fights. They already have tons of damage with Troll and OD, so
Right.
I think it helps them round out their draft pretty nicely.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
You don't like it, Slacks?
No, it's alright. I just don't like VP's draft, really. I feel like it's pretty basic stuff, and Empire has a lot of answers to everything that they're trying to do. Like, they got the lockdown. I mean, unless the
You think they
Ember
have
Spirit,
enough lockdown for Ember to shut down no one?
I mean, it's pretty quick with the amount of damage. They got bashes, they got guaranteed stuns, they got non-guaranteed
Yeah,
stuns.
I might be underestimating the power of like Astral into the Ice Path and then a follow-up stun from Sand
Exactly.
King. They do have a lot of ways that they can chain it.
Sure.
Also, Ember's lane's pretty hard against the OD.
True.
So I'm just not feeling it. I don't know. Unless VP has a really unique
Dire
last pick.
team ban.
Well, they might have been thinking about Sven, but out of the pool he goes.
Yep.
I mean, what carry would you want to play against Troll and OD? Looks pretty rough here. Nothing looks fantastic.
There's only one carry that I know that can kill Troll and OD.
Omni Knight.
10 seconds remaining.
Yes, but Sniper.
Sniper?
Stay in the
Yeah.
back.
5
Outrange 'em?
seconds remaining.
Outrange them, derange them.
They do have a lot of ways to peel for the
Reserve
sniper, you know, a lot of
time.
lockdown, so he can stay in the back line.
Yeah.
It's not the craziest suggestion.
Fogs, any idea?
I mean, the two that
10
jug lifesteal are the
seconds
safe
remaining.
ones, of course.
Boo.
I think Ramses could maybe even be
5
thinking about
seconds remaining.
what about the Morphling this game?
Oh, the morph.
Yeah.
The classic morph.
Oh, Omni Knight ban.
Let's see. 20 seconds.
Or the Weaver. The little Weaver Beaver.
I think the Morph's better than the Weaver.
Of course, but it's
Yeah.
VP though.
Owen makes a good point, though. That is one of the few carries we've seen shut down the Troll. Maybe stays quiet for the first 25 minutes, but once that Lincoln's E-Blade comes out, there really ain't a hell of a lot the Troll can do.
Something different.
They take
Something
the
we haven't
opposite
seen
route.
already for a while there.
That's a
Very
ghost.
different.
Spectre.
That's a ghost on Spooky Sunday.
Well done, Virtus Pro. Way to stay with the theme.
Very thematic. Great job, guys. Give them the win. They win.
But what are the merits of Spectre here? Do we believe that he can do? Wasn't there a tweak to Spectre in this most recent
10
patch?
His haunt
seconds
cooldown
remaining.
got
Yep.
increased heavily.
It's very long at level 1.
So he was nerfed heavily.
5 seconds
Well, his
remaining.
ultimate was nerfed heavily.
Great.
But I think late game, he's pretty much still the same beast.
Yeah. Okay.
Reserve time.
I'm not feeling it. I think Empire could just win based on this draft. Whoever they pick.
4v5.
It just
Screw
feels like that when they have Troll, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Just like, what do
They're
you do
done.
with this guy?
they're done.
They've got very strong lanes on Empire, while
Yeah.
VPs are a bit weaker, but they do have the tree to kind of amplify that in the CM aura, which can
Yep,
come into play.
that is true.
Could be a crazy fight inspector too. I mean, think about it.
I still like the Nyx suggestion here. Any other offlaners coming to mind?
Although Legion Commander could be nice. Have a bit of catch for Ember and Spectre, making sure they can't hunt and Remnant away.
Oh hell yeah!
looks
I like
pretty good.
that. That would be
Yeah.
great.
10 seconds
I'll see you against
remaining.
Ember. As long as he's not solo mid, it can work.
5,
5 seconds
4.
remaining.
Oh,
Bat Rider.
Someone else with
okay.
a bit of catch and disable. Okay.
Yeah.
Good versus Tree
Yeah.
Protector.
I think
Really
it's a
nice versus the Spectre and lane as well.
Yeah.
great last pick here.
yep.
All right, boys, back to the panel we go, and we need some predictions. This is the big series. Only 2 series left, but VP Empire, winner of this one, will be in a very advantageous position. Brax, who's taking the first one?
Empire. I'm glad you asked me first because Slacks wanted to say Empire as well. And now it looks like he copied me.
Slacks, are
and
you a
now I'm gonna
copycat?
dissuade his vote, so he's gonna pick the wrong team. And now because I said he's gonna agree with me, he loses every way.
I don't think anyone's gonna win. I think it's gonna be a tie, Zyron.
Well, with you on the panel, nobody wins, Slacks. That's absolutely true.
Thanks.
I'm going into the Empire camp as well. Let's put Slacks on the side of VP. We need a contrarian. He's locked into it. He couldn't decide. Ladies and gentlemen, our big series. Stay tuned because Game 1 starts now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the well, the third series of the day now, isn't it? Yeah, between
Yes, it is already. Wow.
we've got VP versus Empire. This is game one. The game has begun, and well, we indeed have this Spectre pickup from Virtus Pro. Something a little different on Ramses. I don't think we've seen him do it, at least here at the DreamLeague. But what do you think about it as that final sort of pickup? Do you like it? Is it a good way to try and out carry the Troll Warlord?
They're going for late game, right?
Take a late.
With all this type of thing, they just want to stall it out with the Treant Protector. And it looks like they're actually setting up for an aggro tri-lane. They're going to put the Centaur in a 1v1, and they're going to try to... Yeah, the CM, I mean, Treant Protector, one of the best heroes in that type of aggro kind of potential, even though he got that, you know, this is the root Treant, of course. But, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting approach. It's definitely a bit greedy, but if they can stall the game out, they do have some pretty strong late game. But, yeah, Empire has some very meta heroes, I guess you could say. It's a very new patch still, almost about a week old, but this is a lot what we were seeing at Starlighter, of course. Starlighter did just end, but yeah, the Bat Rider's been coming back into favor quite a bit. Ghostic plays it a lot, and Jakiro as well. This hero is showing to be quite strong. And yeah, Troll Warlord. Troll OD. I mean, Troll has been...
Troll OD.
And they do have a heavy objective taking on the side of Empire. You know, they can push towers very well, while the side of VP... They don't really take push towers, you know, that's at all. Spectre and Ember Spirit
they don't hit towers at all.
And they don't hit Roshan.
No, that is true. They really don't. So, yeah, it's going to be all about what portion of the game they can take this to.
Okay, they swapped the lanes back. They sent their bottom, and they're just positioning the Spectre top. Look, they were just trying to read the movements first, and they put 2 River Wards, so they're going to try to watch the movements of the Sand King in particular. So here we go. Lil CM. So he's going to be the more greedy farming type CM, so getting that heavy magic damage early on can be pretty good versus a Troll Warlord.
And of course in this mid lane, Ember Spirit versus the OD, do you think we are going to see no one have a similar situation where he's bullied out and goes to the jungle, or could he do fare a little better against an OD?
You can do it. I mean, you can try. I mean, FN plays the OD a lot. He knows the matchup very well, but so does no one on the other hand. No one is very good at recovering. I mean, we saw in particular that last game with the Storm Spirit. Of course, he went straight to the jungle, but yeah, I mean, he'll still probably go to the jungle this game at one point because it becomes very difficult once the OD gets a couple levels. Pasha getting pressured a bit bottom from the dual breath.
And quite a lot of damage being done there between the two of them as well. So
he actually forces a double creep wave though already, so he's gonna get the lane into a great position to get experience. 2 range creeps already. Mid lane already. FN showing the dominance. 9-1 CS to the 5-0 Ember Spirit, as kind of expected.
Yeah, top lane as well. These dual lanes from Empire, allowing them to put a bit of pressure on and force the Treant back. So they're coming forth once again. We'll see, I mean, this dual lane, is it going to do a lot in terms of slowing down Ramses? I mean, it already looks like the Spectre's having a bit of a tough time on these early levels against this pressure. Yeah,
it's gonna hurt him a lot. The going Caustic level 1, 200 push, having a Sentry Ward down as well. Sticky plus Caustic is very hard for these double melee heroes, and Solo is just kind of getting walked down. They don't have a reveal for him, though.
A very tricky lane for him to get mushed up.
Yeah, that is the trade-off, though. You know, you have a CM, he wants to start in the jungle, or she wants to start in the jungle,
and then
get her
once,
levels going.
Yeah, you get a few levels, start to go for those movements. She actually got eyes on a Haster in here, and Lily's going to try and make an attempt with it. He's level 2.
Got to claim that enemy bounty rune first.
Added value.
Top lane Ramses. He's got a lot of sticky stacks on him, and he's just going to get brought down.
Oh,
the root from the punch.
Charges.
Is it enough? The Orb of Venom slow as well. Ghostic.
They've got him, but not before Ramses turns around and is able to bring down Ghostic with the help.
So Ghostic doesn't get the experience for that one, and neither Miposhka wasn't in range to grab the experience either. He was actually busy stacking, and during that, Solo actually snipes the courier with that haste rune. So that's going to make no one's life actually a lot better in this mid lane.
Still falling low, but yeah, the CS 15 for 15. You are very happy if you're that Ember Spirit. Seeing as you've been able to play it as well as you have so far.
Yeah, and Pasha's also getting like full experience in the off lane too. Like these lanes are pretty okay right now. They're okay for VP. Of course, the Spectre's not really farming. That's the one thing, but he did get the kill, of course. And now Flame Break coming out, but rotation coming in from Lil.
Yeah, the Bat Rider's now in a spot above her here. He's still looking towards finishing off Solo. Tries to chase him down through the tree line. Solo turns again, just trying to right-click back in response. Not enough to get in. The dagger isn't going to be quite enough either. I believe it was just off the mark as well. Didn't connect.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it did connect.
Yeah, he's just got a bottle charge as well, too.
Not enough damage.
I like that from Ghostic, getting a bottle so they can keep the pressure going, extra sustain in the laning phase, and you know, if he's unable to claim like a bounty rune or something, he's always able to fill it up. And they're emphasizing on stacking the hard camp from the side of Empire in that top lane, of course, because they have, you know, Batrider. It's already a triple stack. Trying to get aggressive onto the bat. Double stun from
They
Miposhka.
could go back in again. There's a lot of stacks building up. Okay, no, the bat's too low. Gets held by the frostbite.
Lil's is dead though.
Yeah, and Solo's going to pop very low as well. This lane, this Sand King Batrider duo, it's doing absolute wonders against VP's tri lane.
And it's a very strong dual lane versus 2 melee heroes. And CM doesn't contribute a whole lot into the lane until she gets more levels. Oh man, Arcane Rune grabbed on Ghostic. That's probably the best rune that you can actually get on a Batrider this early on.
Yeah, you can spam, what, a bazillion napalms.
Yeah. He's got some stacks as well if he wants to do those in his jungle, but I think you probably want to pressure with an Arcane Rune. Miposhka keeping the aggression on top.
Now I'm going to chase him, but of course it's a bit of a bait with this bat, as you say, coming in with an Arcane Rune.
He's got stick charges too for an extra stun.
Ramses is in a lot of trouble. The stun onto Lil to hold back the CM. And Ramses pops the stick charges, but he's gone. There's no way he gets out of this one as a killing spree for Ghostic. This top lane has been absolutely amazing for the bat, and Ramses is just struggling massively. Only 13 CS, and the Treant CM just not enough to keep the Spectre safe.
Yeah, Ghostic about to be level 4. And like we said, you know, he has that triple stack already to his right whenever he wants to do that when he gets a couple more levels in the sticky napalm.
How do they deal with this bat? He really is getting out of control.
It is a big problem, that is for sure. And Miposhka as well is level 4 on Sand King with Tranquil Boots already finished up, so. And yeah, no one now that he is bullied out of the lane. He's going to resort to the jungle.
Yeah, but as we've seen in previous games, he should be fine with this.
Yeah, he does.
Knows that he can keep the pace up.
Yeah, he recovers. And he's rushing the Veil build as kind of expected, you know, with that. They're trying to go for that magic kind of damage versus the Troll Warlord early on.
Definitely want to make sure that they have got the tools for these early fights where they're probably going to be fighting for them most of the time without the Spectre. Just so that Ramses gets his space elsewhere on the map and is able to catch up, because so far the farm has not been here for him in this safe lane. Smoke up from Empire, Miposhka.
Yeah, they leave the Troll bottom alone now. He can deal with versus a Centaur on his own. So Roger with the rotation coming in from Miposhka, getting some aggressive wards down too. And they have a full bottle on Ghostic again, so okay, Lil looking to be the one.
He's going to be the focus straight away. Living Armor not going to help against the fire of the dragon. And another kill in this lane. Empire are working wonders on this top lane.
And it's stack time. This triple stack, it's going to be brought down from them. The stickies are starting to build up.
Yeah, this has just been absolutely incredible for Empire. But there's no lot really that the rest of VP could do. They could send the CM and the Treant up there, but no one, of course, he's not interested in making rotations yet.
They really want to try to secure this safe lane, but
yeah,
it's very tough. I mean, Ramses is getting his CS though now, though. He's at 24. The Firefly is down, so they're trying to make an aggressive move coming out, but there's still the sticky stacking up.
Yeah, Lil's just come forward. He's just going to die on the CM. And in fact, with that Burrow Strike, beautifully done there from Miposhka onto 2, and with the Sentry, double kill for the Sand. It's 7 for 1, and I think you just gotta leave this lane and never ever come back here if you're
No
VP.
one also getting run down. Oh my God! The Sanity's Eclipse on the high ground. 20 stolen int. He just chased him out.
This early, I mean, Empire are doing everything right. There's a 4K gold lead at 7.5 minutes. VP, they are losing their lanes absolutely drastically.
They have to make a recovery now at this point. Like, I think maybe even just leave the Spectre and go toward the other lanes. Mid lane now.
More fun for FN. Miposhka comes around, sets up a kill. This is, I mean, I think coming into this, people would have expected VP to have the edge, and to be able to predict that in the first 8 minutes, VP would be getting as dominated as heavily as they are.
We did say
this is impressive.
We did say they had some greedy picks though. Yeah. Like the laning phase is definitely Empire's, especially with the way that they laned it with that dual lane pressure aggression versus Spectre Tree CM. That's one of the weaker lanes that you can actually probably think of. And Roger now rotates toward mid. Liquid Fire start adding up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You know what? Keeping himself safe behind the tier 1.
Really wants to try to go for the deny.
He isn't going to get it. In fact, he could be in trouble himself.
Got a defensive remnant, but the damage from the OD is starting to build up.
5k gold lead now with that tower. Top 3 heroes on the net worth, all on the side of Empire.
Yeah, very, very big problem. Force staff already pretty much. Force staff is finished up on OD, so Tread's force staff with the null and in the brain drop, sitting at 5k net worth.
I'll take your tribute.
I'm trying to just think about the way that VP can actually recover in this game. Like if they can actually go to lanes and try to like capitalize on that. They just kind of have to sit behind people and bait them now at this point. It's so early for that though. Pasha usually is the one to kind of bring them out from these kind of slumps, and he's doing okay for himself. You know, he's level 6 at least early on the Centaur, so maybe the Stampede, maybe with like, the base they could try to do that. But Roger just makes his way toward bottom now, starts throwing the liquid fires there. And Batrider is having a very good time in the off lane now. He doesn't really need the help anymore after that commanding start that they did have. He's close to that Blink Dagger, 800 away. Ramses just can't even walk up to the creep wave.
I really can't.
But now, okay. So no one is going to try to make
this
he's going to try to make the space. He's going to try to gank top lane.
Yeah, see if they can get Ghost Stick before he gets that Blink Dagger. See what he can do. Ramses being able to at least hit the creeps here with this amount of backup, but it's requiring the resources of 4 members of VP. And Ghost Stick just backs away. The line is drawn. You know, Empire are aware that the VP are looking for that sort of play, and they just get out of there. Or at least make sure that there's not just one of them. Going to have the backup of FN. They're bringing in the OD. Ghost Stick goes forward. Will be gone upon it. Gets the lasso off. Can FN do anything in return? He'll pop the Sanities down, but the Stampede's there. VP on the way out, they'll get the kill, they get out. So even though FN came up and it did look like they were aware something was going to happen, it wasn't enough to be able to turn it around and punish VP for the play, as VP get away with it.
Yeah, that's definitely like the road to recovery though for VP. Like small things, sitting behind the carries, kind of baiting plays is the way to try to come back out of this deficit. But they don't have good tower pressure. You know, they don't have any way to kind of do anything like that, and they only have what CM is their D push. So the split push comes out from Empire already. They're pressuring bottom lane with the Jakiro sanking and top lane with the Troll OD, and they just are calling GG. Yeah, it's okay.
What?
They don't see a road to recovery with this, with the ways the lanes went. 11-minute GG
I mean,
call.
I guess. Okay.
They just feel that they got so heavily outdrafted that they're just calling it this early.
That was... okay. They just GG. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they got punished super hard. I mean, the laning phase just ended, but yeah, they got...
I mean, it's an early GG, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. VP, come on. I don't want to see you guys giving up. I'm sure they're not, but I hope that they do want to get to the land finals.
I mean, they had a very greedy draft and got punished. I mean, it's the road to recovery is actually super hard in this game. Even sitting behind people, like getting that kind of kill there, they still just felt like it was, yeah, just not good.
Okay, well, 11 minutes in, I don't know. I feel like we've seen VP come back from worse situations than that, but yeah, I guess you're the ex-pro player. You know your stuff. They know their stuff. They say that's irrecoverable.
They can't like, defend the towers or anything. They're just like, and they have no tower hitters themselves. They don't have a Roche coming back advantage thing either. They're like, we have to just like play if Empire makes mistakes. But Empire made all the right moves kind of in the whole laning. I mean, it's only 11 minutes in, but yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens in game 2. That's all I can say. But there we have it. 11-minute victory, the quickest we've had here at DreamLeague, as Empire just absolutely crushed that safe lane. And VP, they tap out. They want to go in for game 2. And, yeah, not have to deal with playing with a very huge deficit after laning stage. But, well, of what we saw of it, only 11 minutes in. But don't go anywhere. Hopefully game 2 will be a little longer and a little bit better thought out between the two sides. Empire with the lead. We'll see you in a second.